Hi, this is Brandon Post Production. I'm glad you took your time out of your day to enjoy our podcast. This is our first episode. On a couple quick notes, I did my best to remedy the audio situation in this. There are a couple of audio hiccups, whether it be a low bit, some slow bits, or my AC kicking on and rendering my microphone impossible to hear. However, this podcast is free and you get what you pay for. Enjoy the show. Go off on Werner Herzog. So you were watching chickens.
So fucking Werner Herzog has this video he put out where he's talking about watching chicken. He's just like, the enormity of their stupidity and their tiny flat brains. It's just, yeah. But yeah, just talking about. Oh, and did you know you can hypnotize a chicken?
Yes, you draw a line in front of it like that one
Yeah.
video.
I watched my brother do that. Also, all of his chickens got massacred the other day.
Huh?
Yeah.
What
Dude had like
fox get in?
he doesn't know what got him. I'm thinking a coyote. He had like fucking 40 chickens. He had a big ass rooster with these chickens. The rooster like neck was pulled through the electric fence and its head was gone.
Oh.
There was one survivor. It's like the Nom chicken.
Oh. Oh
Because
my
now he's
goodness.
got a bunch of new ones and like the one old survivor to just tell them the story of the massacre.
That poor chicken.
That chicken has seen some shit.
She's pretty chill though.
Oh, my fucking mic was muted. Anyways, I was gonna say it was probably fucking raccoons. Raccoons will kill the fuck out of chickens or any type of caged animal.
Goddamn, like 38 fucking chickens though.
Multiple raccoons.
I guess. That'd be like a pack of raccoons. That rooster was a mean motherfucker too. That rooster
out to a fucking pack of raccoons just mauling your chickens. Not like 3 or 4, an entire pack.
Yeah.
Like you walk outside, there's 27 raccoons outside of your chicken coop.
It's like, what is that? A
terrifying.
platoon of raccoons?
I think that's technically a squadron.
Ah, yes.
I don't know. I like platoon of raccoons.
Platoon. It's a platoon. Oh, hang on. I was going to shorten that, and then I realized that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I almost did too until I realized.
Do we go after the enlisted or the officers?
Take the officers
Go
down
after the fat
first.
fucker. He's the one that
Enlisted will-
started it.
Whichever one weighs the most is the officer.
It really is.
Yeah.
He is absolutely the lead culprit.
And he won't be actually mauling the chickens, he'll just be supervising.
Yep.
But taking all the credit.
The raccoon commissar.
The Rakumasar.
I still keep wanting to shorten the raccoon platoon
Yeah.
so bad.
Please, no.
No.
It'd be so funny. Oh, anyways, what was the thing I started with?
I don't know.
You made me actively.
Oh, yeast bread.
Yeah. Oh.
Pizza bread?
Yeast bread?
Oh,
Like from a yeast infection, yeast bread.
oh God.
So some girl actually did this a while back.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
And
that
posted
doesn't
the results
surprise
on Twitter, and 2 weeks later makes another post that they had chlamydia in their mouth.
me. Oh God.
Oh, I wonder.
Yeah. Gave themselves an oral STD with her yeast bread because it was so good.
Yeah. Oh.
I've never been more on board with nuclear annihilation of ourselves.
Dude, I'm telling you, if someone tells me they're gonna give me yeast bread, I am just gonna punch them.
Yeah, no, no, just.
You want to know how I got this sourdough?
Oh.
Yeah.
My lip was quivering. I just want you to know. I did not like.
Bitch.
You freak. You're a freak.
Yeah. And
Freaking the fucking sheets, bitch.
That was it.
That was a promise, not a threat.
no. I'm still so disappointed
No.
in fucking D2. Like, can we all acknowledge the like 800-pound elephant in the room?
What? That
D2 is
nobody
fucking-
cares about D2 anymore?
It's fucking dying. Yeah.
I'm more enjoying Sony's self-immolation at this point.
Oh my
That's been
god.
hilarious to watch as well.
They are fucking. That comment that the
Concord
CEO
exists.
made.
Concord no
Yeah.
longer exists.
Same day Concord dies. Here's a $700 PlayStation Pro with no
No,
disk drive.
No. In between there, we had Astrobot, which everyone loved.
Yes.
And then
Astrobot's great.
immediately
I love that
followed
game.
Astrobot with a $700 console with no disc drive that you had to buy separately. But you can buy it separately, Brian. It costs $100 fucking dollars.
It's external. Okay, so it does exist.
And it does exist, but if you add in the external disc drive and the stand, that brings the PlayStation grand total up to $860 or something like that.
Oh wow.
Or
so
840?
even more money for me to use on Newegg to budget out a new PC.
Yeah.
And yeah, if we add in the other two things that most people would want, I could definitely beat its performance by a lot.
Yeah.
God, it's so dumb.
Kirby and I literally went on Newegg and like we gave each other like a $700 budget to price out a brand new PC. That could probably, and both of us came up with something that could probably smoke the PS5.
Oh,
It's not
also they they had some other reporting come out about it, and they confirmed, yeah, some of these games still aren't going to be 60 FPS 4K.
Well,
They're still going to be 30. Yeah. So you're buying a $700 console that makes Leaves in the Distance look a little better.
huh.
Like for me,
Regardless
the
of that thing.
like the only market for this is like people who care about that. Is like a Venn diagram that doesn't exist.
Well, it's a market. They're marketing towards their exclusives. That's not what they've always done.
They didn't even announce any exclusives during this.
The only reason I can see you buying this is if you don't already have a PS5, and
Well,
you just
even
want
then-
the best of the best. That's no one.
Yeah, that's like all the early PC parts that were made for the extreme enthusiasts that no one fucking bought. Because
like
they
the
cost
gaming
too fucking
sound
much
cards.
money. Yeah,
Back
sound
when
cards,
sound cards
or
were a thing.
what was that big ass fucking motherboard Linus Tech Tips did that video on?
Oh, the one with like
It was
two
fucking
two
dual
CPU
processor. He
sockets?
had 4 fucking 980s on it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was literally
And like at the time it was a $10,000.
crack and like made that.
Yeah, at the time it was a $10,000 setup.
No
Like,
game
in
back
that
then would
time's
require
monies.
that to fucking run.
The only thing I
Except
can
maybe
think is
Crisis.
Crisis and like early modded city skylines.
But yeah, it's like you're making something that would be cool if it actually provided a benefit, or you announce something to go along with it. They didn't even announce a new game. They were using footage from Spider-Man 2, fucking what else
The
did they
Last
put in
of
there?
Us 2.
God of War, The Last of Us Part 2, which has been remastered already. It's so fucking old.
Okay, so I'm gonna be in Langley. We're gonna steal whatever the CIA has in the basement. I need you to show up with a rider truck, and we're gonna ram the gate.
I mean, you give me a budget for plate metal, I'll turn my truck into a riot truck.
Okay, cool. Work this out next week, Sam.
Yeah. That works. Why are we breaking into Langley?
Because I want whatever they have under there that's running the supercomputer, so I can play Kerbal Space Program again. Because I tried to fire it up last night, and my PC actively like sounded like a jet engine.
You're just like, oh no,
It's like Minecraft with the ultra realistic graphics.
oh gosh.
Here, this is what you do if you want to turn your CPU into a puddle of hot slag.
Fuck. Dude. So I'm kind of like just playing Destiny in the background of all this right now, and boy, still haven't gotten another Ingram drop since that one I got while I was in the call with you yesterday, Brian.
Literally last night when you were playing for like how long? Like an hour?
2 hours.
What the
But by the way, it's totally doable in an hour, guys. And people are just overreacting.
I'm gonna call that code.
God.
Oh,
I mean, of course, the person that posted that take was fucking. I think it was Scaro.
Oh, he has trash takes anyways.
He also has Bungie's dick 12 miles up his ass, but
A lot of people do, sadly.
anybody left covering Destiny for the most part does.
I think a lot of people are afraid to jump ship because it's their only source of income because they haven't turned themselves into variety channels
Yeah.
yet.
some
The
of the
only
streamers
ones-
have started branching out,
Like,
doing
Yeah,
other
the only
stuff.
people that have.
Something like Warhammer.
Yeah, same with Astacross.
Same
but
with
even-
Fallout.
You need to have a certain size of channel to be able to make that transition more safely. So I can understand.
Oh,
why
yeah,
some
absolutely.
of the larger channels doing it first because they're more confident that more people will stick around for variety.
Yeah. I know, it's like TDT just released a video saying that he's quitting D2. He's just got some other videos to upload for it still now, but yeah, that was his big thing too, is like, oh, I might run out of money branching off, playing something else that I want to enjoy versus my main source of income, which is this.
And he like posted the views as well, where it's like, yeah, for every D2 video, like, we're getting like 60 to 100K. If I post variety, it doesn't do as well. And he showed like 3 videos that were like barely cracking 40.
I think that's
Right.
also an issue with how oversaturated being a variety content creator is too, though. Like, there's so many, and you're fighting into a market that's dominated by, at this point, giants. Because
Yeah, no, because fucking
PewDiePie is
Sheen
variety.
Anderson's back.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Sean Anders is back.
Yeah.
He's variety.
Manners is back.
Yeah, he made a return recently.
Ooh.
He's been posting
very
pretty
interesting.
regularly.
Okay, I guess I haven't
Playing
even
with some of
noticed.
the old guys too. We're talking Sark, Gassy. Fucking
That's
really?
who I want to come back posting videos himself is Sark.
yeah, Sark's been doing a lot of streaming recently. There have been like people posting clips of his streaming on YouTube. I don't watch those because of them support Sark. But I just don't do Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch is an interesting place. Most of the streaming sites are interesting places. You have the options of giving Jeff Bezos more money or Kick, which is it's Kick. I'd say YouTube, but YouTube's streaming platform seems to be imploding right now.
Yeah, who the fuck does YouTube live?
Ludwig did YouTube, and he is now leaving to go back to Twitch, as far as I know. And he was one of Twitch's big streamers. That's why Dada went through that whole period where he was wearing his fake titties.
Are we gonna say that? Oh no. Okay.
Dada was a titty streamer for a brief period. Let's not ignore this.
No, I
I didn't even
can't.
know that.
No, he did like famously for like he literally showed up. At, like,
He did a bunch of cosplays, yeah.
like, at cosplay or like at a con in cosplay. Was it GCX or whatever it was called back then?
I don't remember which one it was. I know he was cosplaying 2B.
And Mara.
Yeah, he did Mar too.
And so,
He did 2B, Mara, and someone else he did on stream.
yes, and then they got Jez and Danielle to do it with him.
Yeah. Because that was the one where Danielle was Petra for the Mara one.
Yes.
I don't remember who the fuck Jez was now. That was so long ago.
Generic
That was like the
Vulcan
brief
number
period that
3.
Jez lived in the U.S.
Yes, that was during COVID. That was such great content for them. Like, how do you transition out of YouTube? Because you can only go into, like, things that are video production related. Like, I know Dado has... Did he have Hollywood experience? Or, like, advertising? I don't know what he did before YouTube.
Dado was on, like, he did TV stuff, I believe. I don't remember what exactly.
Well,
He did
Russian
something
Badger
along
was
those
like
lines.
a business dude, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He had a business
Yeah.
degree.
And like Badger's a wild one because he was like in the military. It was like about to he had like finished college and like all of his training and everything. And he's like, well, no. And then he had to pay back all of that money. And he did.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah, you don't
literally,
finish that contract out, you're paying it back.
Yeah. And he did. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's such a huge decision to make a bet on YouTube. I don't know if I would have the guts to do that.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Where now he's become one of these.
I also would have to have a job or something to do in between YouTube. Like I couldn't just do YouTube.
No. Because it would end up being like, okay, I didn't talk about this, I don't think at any point. I did Uber for a short period of time during COVID. And it was the worst experience of my entire life. Because it made me basically reject the idea of self-employment. Because there's now a voice in the back of your head saying, you could be working right now at all times. You could be out making money right now, but you're not.
Yeah.
You want pizza later, you better go out and earn it, bitch. That voice is constant in the back of your head 24/7. You're lying down in bed and that voice starts talking.
Oh yeah.
It's, when are you waking up tomorrow? How much money do you want to make tomorrow? It is all consuming.
Yeah, that would suck to have to constantly think about. However, current financial situation is how I have to think.
Same, unfortunately. And fun fact, we have had yet another layoff has hit the tower.
Oh no.
Ubisoft's up next, I believe.
No, I was going to say another employee put in their 2-week notice at my place.
Oh, okay.
So second shift is the count of people that second shift is down until I can return to shift third shift is now 3 out of 5.
Oh,
They need to hire 3 people.
unfucking fortunate, bud.
Why did I play myself?
Have you considered self-employment?
I have actually considered going across the field to our competitor and just being like, please take me. Please get me out of this hell.
I desire to see the afternoon as free time.
I'm already trained. I already know how to like connect a single point. Please take me. Please let me work on your field.
Hey, you never know unless you ask.
Yeah.
Put feelers out.
I already have the
talk to
badge.
people.
I've already been background checked by the airport.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, you're still talking about from your current job?
Yes.
I thought you were saying you had already started to go over to your competitor.
No, I filled out all their stuff online for an application. I just need to submit a resume and a cover letter. That's all it would take. I am like...
Yeah, you should absolutely do that.
Like a half hour's worth of work and I can pull that trigger.
Yeah.
And it's
I would.
It's looking like that's going to be a good option.
Meanwhile, we just had a dude get fired because he brought a gun to a customer location.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a story behind this.
No, he was just conceal carrying, but the customer saw it while he was working on their stuff. So
Interesting.
yeah, apparently they weren't too comfortable with it.
If they notice it, is it still considered concealed carrying?
Yes.
Yes, man. Also, a lot of our
It's also
customers.
interesting that they I feel like that opens your company up for a lawsuit for firing him for exercising an actual right there.
Well, so the only thing I could think of was that a lot of our customers are schools.
So that,
And I
yeah,
did not. Yeah, they did not say which customer it was.
That would do it.
So, yep, we're losing people left and right.
Yeah,
There was a while there we were trying to find another accountant. We'd get an accountant, 2 days later, gone. Get another, like 3 days later, gone.
I'm just imagining they just look at like a single like spreadsheet and then just fire our reps from the computer and they walk out.
Yeah, that's probably more or
Most
less
accountants
what it is.
normally leave because working at an actual accounting firm pays more than working for a company.
Correct. Which is why you
Yeah,
work for an accounting
and they
firm.
definitely probably walked in, took one
That's
look
what
at
my
him.
girlfriend
That's
does. She
it.
works at a firm.
That's one of those things where I feel like there's contacts I feel like I should have. Like, if I ever get pulled over, like, let's say all of this shit is hitting the wall, I don't have the ability to go, oh yeah, here's the phone number, you can speak to my lawyer. There's people I feel like I should have, like, on contact list that I don't. An
There's
accountant is one
prob-
of them.
I don't feel there's a whole lot of people that have their own lawyer.
Yeah,
There's
most people
probably
get
a-
one after the event has happened.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's not a bad thing that you don't have that information.
I'm using that as the example, but even like oh,
Yeah.
here's your general practitioner. It's like I go to the fucking CVS Minute Clinic.
Yeah,
Because
that's one that just depends on your preference of treatment.
They can prescribe amoxicillin for my ear infection. They can do everything a normal doctor can do. So why would I wait like 2 years for some places that are having like new patient like first screenings?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like I called up this one doctor's office and it's like, yeah, I'm looking to have a general doctor I can go to regularly, and they're like, okay, what's your insurance? Here's all this. Okay, so the next time we have an opening for new patients is in 2 years. Huh?
2 years.
What?
2 years.
All right, that's got to just be an actual population issue with your area, then.
It is. There's like not enough doctors. And like dentists are also fully swamped. It's just
Yeah, we do not be having that issue here.
It's becoming insane trying to schedule anything. Because what happened is during COVID, all of the people that lived in Boston and New York City decided, hey, Connecticut looks nice. And it doesn't have any insane population problems like the city. We should move there. And it has royally fucked everything.
They'll have that on those big jobs, though.
Mm. Like, even there are towns where like they're having to like do maintenance or like upgrade facilities that were supposed to like last like 20 years because of predicted population growth. It's like, no, we need a new water pumping station yesterday.
God. Brian, you need to go through, or all you guys should go through and look at that picture I sent you. Look at that entire event that Biden was at. That is some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Though, again, I sent you... Okay, I'm going to pull up the image on screen, despite the fact that I'm recording. Again, the lady clapping in the front left with the hose, like the air hose.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that woman's dead right now. There's
You
so
guarantee? What do you mean?
Like, she's already old, she's on air, probably hospice. Like, no, I don't think she's alive right now. As we speak. I think she's literally, like, dead. And Biden's not far behind her, bud.
Oh no, he actually looked kind of healthy in that picture. It was weird.
It's because there's like natural light.
Yeah, that was a fire department or something. That whole situation, like, I genuinely did not believe that was an actual thing. I thought it was a meme.
Why is he?
I saw it on Facebook first, so I thought it was just a boomer meme.
Like, behind it, like, why is he wearing the hat?
He literally just asked a guy sitting there for the hat, and he said he wanted to wear it.
I don't
'Cause
understand.
he was at this entire event, and literally everyone in this fire station is wearing Trump shirts and hats
Why is he there?
because it was 9/11 memorial stuff. Which was even funnier because outside of the 9/11 memorial, all the families of firefighters and stuff that were there for the memorial were chanting for Trump for president.
Damn.
Because Trump was standing directly next to Kamala and Biden.
I do find it ironic that we are starting this podcast on 9/11.
It's interesting. I promise I was definitely in kindergarten.
God, preschool. For me.
I don't even remember how old I
How old
was.
have I been?
Well, okay, let me see.
4. I was in kindergarten,
2001.
yeah.
I would have
I
been
was
3. Wait. I would have been 3, almost 4.
Brian, I thought I'm a year older than you. You were 4?
Maybe, like, I was born in February of 98, so,
You were 3.
Okay, that was also my first day of preschool. Like, that's a distinct memory.
You were 3, for sure.
Yeah, because I would have been 3, because I was born November of 97.
Add 3 to 98.
Daycare, I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know. I was going to a place, they ushered us all into a room, and then, like, they put on the TV in the room next door, and we're all like, what's going on?
The fact that you have any memory of that is kind of impressive. I don't remember what I ate for fucking breakfast, and you're telling me you remember 9/11 as a 3-year-old.
Correct.
I was in
That is
fourth
fucking
grade.
impressive.
I was in fourth grade. I remember walking in, seeing it on the TV. We all thought it was the Russians because I was still stuck in the Cold War.
I mean, that sounds like Iowa.
Yeah.
The other thing, just to double down here, that I distinctly remember is afterwards, going, because my grandmother promised to take me out to lunch afterwards. And I was in Friendly's, which is if you don't know, it's like a New England restaurant that serves like ice cream and also really good fried food. And I distinctly remember being like, why is everyone so quiet?
I would love to know how your brain remembers this much information from 9/11 as a 3-year-old.
Oh,
it genuinely baffles me.
I don't remember anything from like the next 3 months after that single day, but I remember that day.
Yeah, see, I don't even remember that. All I know is that my mom told me that we were at home and she was watching the TV, and I asked her, Mom, what movie are you watching?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I 100% thought it was a movie too.
That stabs me like straight through the gut. Holy fuck.
I mean, what's more realistic at that point in time?
I mean, it wasn't until years later that I was like, wait a minute. Why is everyone talking about 9/11? Mom, what's 9/11? Oh, you remember how on your first day of preschool this and this and this? Oh, that's why they did that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't fully process what was going on, but I knew like something was up. And it's because maybe it's a more distinct memory because I found out about it years later.
Yeah, that probably helps.
I didn't know what a Muslim was till a little while after that.
Yeah.
Like, what are these dudes
Most
wearing?
people didn't.
Why are these dudes wearing like the napkin from an Italian restaurant? Okay,
Someone forgot how to end their shower. Why are you still wearing your towel?
Yeah, no, that was also a thought. Okay, can we talk? Where do they all get like the checkerboard headdress? Like, who's making those? I wanna.
So that is actually specifically a sign of royalty, and that's in the Saudi family.
Yeah.
So that's why all the oil barons are wearing fucking
the
Italian restaurant. Yeah, the Italian restaurant tablecloth.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, that's
so
the first thing
Italian
that comes to
restaurants
mind.
are royalty? Question mark.
Correct. There's
confirmed.
Believe it or not, Italy is there's a tunnel directly to Saudi Arabia.
You know, it's almost believable.
Some say it links underneath the Vatican for some reason.
The Italians are known for their fashion, So maybe that's where the Saudis are getting them from.
Could be.
Maybe. You never know.
Is tomato halal? Is pizza halal?
What does halal even mean?
It's like
Boy, we...
It's like kosher, but for Muslim.
Oh.
I'm surprised you don't know what that means. You were a grocer.
And no one ever asked me that.
Hang on,
The only
let's be
thing I was
very
ever asked was
specific.
kosher.
He was a... he worked at a grocery store in Idaho.
That's also
Yeah.
fair. Idaho doesn't have Muslims.
No, we have we have Muslims, but not a lot. You know, like it's not like a preliminary thing. It's more like we got more Mormons around here since we're right next to Utah.
Yeah, it's not like
Yeah, we...
not like where I'm at, where I step outside of Grand Central Terminal and the first thing you see is a halal cart selling kebab.
Can you tell
Kebab
me
is
where
really
your
good,
magic underwear aisle is?
I didn't understand a word of that, Hoth.
Magic underwear aisle. What's the fucking location, bro?
Exactly. Tell me.
That's all that you need to fucking understand.
Oh my god. So yeah, it's halal is it like, I know they can't eat pork and something else.
I think
don't
it's
know.
just pork.
Is it
Pork
just
is a big one. If something's kosher, it's likely also halal.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so just
They just call it a different thing because they're a different religion.
yeah. It's like the
It's
way
the same religion, just in disguise, wearing a robe.
What does Christianity have a, for lack of a better word, does Christianity have a beef with any kind of food?
Nah, that I'm aware of.
No, I don't.
Anything with flavor.
I mean, we're white. Flour is spicy.
But that's more
Mayonnaise.
based off of probably the fact that Christianity has the New Testament
Yeah.
versus like Catholic is strictly Old Testament. That's why they do Passover or the fasting and shit. The Catholic holidays, whichever ones those are.
Also, like Ash, is it Ash Sunday? Yeah.
Wednesday.
No, Wednesday, Ash Wednesday.
Yeah. That. I remember being jealous of the Catholic kids at my school that got to like take a random Wednesday in the middle of the spring off.
It almost makes you want to be Catholic until you realize
Just a little bit.
priests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be.
And no meat on Fridays for a while. That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Oh no. Day out of school, get molested.
Honestly, hang
Hey,
on,
you
let's
can get
weigh
out
the
of a lot.
options.
Yeah, you can get out of a lot of a school.
You get out of a lot of school if you get molested.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Think how many days off that is.
I mean, that's like months of therapy alone.
Yeah, fucking snow day? Nah, molest month.
It's. You've heard of No Nut November. You've heard of Destroy Your Dick December. Get ready for Molest March.
Oh goodness.
Boy,
Is that what March Madness is about?
Oh, fuck. That's better.
yes, that is in fact the entire. I mean, to be fair, a lot of convicted rapists come out of the NBA
Okay. I'm just imagining they go
or go
like,
into the NBA.
I'm just imagining they go like feral.
Hang on, no, should have been convicted rapists. Sorry, let me be very specific.
Okay, I'm just imagining like a human going like the month crosses over to March and they just lose their fucking mind.
That's how it works.
Oh no. Okay. Well, this might go down a fuck. No, this is already a fucked up tangent.
Yeah.
What happens? There has to have been a case of like somebody being raised without like other people or language. What is a?
There is.
Are there?
Yeah, there was a girl that was locked in a basement or some shit, right?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Are there feral like humans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
This
has
was
been
like
documented.
not a long time ago either. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
this was, like,
recent.
This
And
was
it's
like
not
recent.
only one.
8 years ago,
I
something
would
like
imagine
that.
like some fucked up like Sigmund Freud type shit. I thought this would be long
I mean-
past.
No. This has happened like in the past few decades. At least
Ooh.
once, maybe twice.
No, I'm not okay. And I'm not gonna dig deeper, but that's
Yeah, that's a thing.
fucked.
The more you know, man. The world is an interesting place.
Yeah.
Not always for the better.
I mean, we could be living in the 40K timeline, which is like turning people into flesh computers.
Oh yeah, type on my keyboard.
Lobotomize me and turn me into a wrench, yes.
Dude,
And turn me into a wrench.
dude, the shit that gets me is like in 40K universe, it doesn't even like work sometimes. So you'll have times where you're playing like not Vermintide. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Darktide.
There's like
We're
70
playing,
fucking
like-
things for that game.
We're playing Darktide, and you go up to the healing station, and it has one of them, and then they're like, "Take me with you," and I'm just, full body shiver.
I like to think that if I was turned into a flesh computer, you could get at least 2 gigs of RAM out of me. At least 2. That's really all I got.
You're good for like random access storage, but like in the same way as RAM is,
Like,
if you
put me in an
if you lose
Optiplex. If you
power,
put
it
me in
gets
anything
wiped.
else, don't. Yeah.
I'd probably make a pretty good light switch. I think I can do that.
No, I definitely belong in a Dell Optiplex.
A Dell Optiplex. Put me in an
Nah,
I'd like to think I level up to at least like an HP Omen laptop.
they'd look at me and
No,
be
Omens
like,
have
wow,
come a long way, bud. Ain't none of us Omen qualified.
Oh no.
Now pull me out and look like I was out of a fucking dial-up computer.
Modem.
Trepman is the first telephone.
Indubitably.
Wait, who is that? Is that? Oh no, Oh, that's how I fucked up as a kid.
Sorry, what?
Oh no, I just remember they showed us 2 movies back to back. It was like a little cartoon about like Benjamin Franklin like discovering electricity, and I didn't realize that they put in a second movie as a kid. And there was one that like transitioned from like the discovery of electricity and like the light bulb and like early stuff, and like the stuff that Ben Franklin was doing like basic like recording before like a
Oh, yeah.
and then they immediately transitioned to like Alexander Graham Bell and like the telephone. And I didn't realize it was a second movie for the longest time I thought they were the same person.
Oh, I thought this was going to go in a much more interesting, much more, much more weird direction, like that fucking video, that little girl talking about
Thought it
Martin
was
Luther
gonna be
King.
more like I never should have walked into that closet with Uncle Jimmy.
I mean,
Gosh.
it's
This
not
one
as,
time at
Uncle
band
Tickle
camp.
Fingers, you mean?
not as bad as like Huff. Were you? They must have been there. This is recorded somewhere on my goddamn channel. It's like, wow, damn, poor childhood. She was blind, deaf, and Jewish because I fucked up. I fucked up Anne Frank and blind and deaf girl.
Helen Keller?
Helen Keller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
you
merged them.
thought Anne Frank and Helen Keller were the same.
How did you do? Like, I'm so intrigued by how that happened.
I don't have any explanation. It's literally
Because like those
the
2 people alone
eyes-
are like relevant
eyes-
enough to know the difference.
eyes open, blushing emoji. I have no idea.
I hate the fucking blushing emoji, by the way.
The blushing emoji.
For Christmas, I'm getting you a short chair and a long piece of rope.
Woo! I know how to use these.
I was about
tall
to say,
chair
no,
and a short piece of rope. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say. There you go. I was like, don't cuck me like that.
You know, no, this is too much work. I'm just buying you a gun.
Jeez.
I
That would
can-
definitely be quicker.
I'll just do that myself. I have black powder. The black powder in a pipe with a rock.
What? That's too much work. Don't do that. let me get us canceled immediately. What you do is you go buy a 3/4 piece of pipe, and then you buy a 1-inch piece of pipe with a cap,
See,
and you stick
what
a nail
you're
through the
gonna
end of the
want to do
cap.
here, kids, is buy some bleach and go ahead and pour that into some ammonia.
No,
And what we're doing
wait.
is what we're creating here. And if you want to get real spicy, you could go black powder and use a car battery and use the verified fucking prime minister killer.
Oh,
yeah.
Ryson or
No,
the Japanese prime minister.
Yeah.
oh Abe.
The
Yeah.
dude in Japan who made his own gun, fucking, yeah.
Actually, just
Out of a
pipe.
car
Jeez.
battery and black powder
Yeah,
and
just
pipes.
like man actually used the goddamn pipe gun from Fallout.
Oh my god.
Actually
You know-
did, yes.
You know what? Better aim than the fucking guy who took pot shots at Trump. Didn't hit any civilians. Got his target. Credit to Japanese ingenuity.
See, this is why they took over the car and electronics manufacturing.
Look, all I'm gonna say is there's a reason why Chrysler only has one car left and Toyota isn't having any problems, while Stellantis fucking
Found out they
burns.
have 4. They have 4.
They have 4. Oh boy, are they all different
Yeah.
versions of the Sienna?
No, it's the 3. Well, no, the 300 hasn't had a body style refresh, but I think it's still being produced.
Okay.
And then the Pacifica, they have the EV and the regular,
Okay.
and the hybrid, I believe. Oh, I don't remember what the other ones were, but there were more. I just didn't see them on their site until I dug deeper.
I'm still gonna shit post about them. That's.
I mean, you absolutely should.
Stellantis, eat my dick. Toyota's doing well. Learn how to make good cars.
Toyota is not doing well. Don't lie about it.
Are they not?
No car manufacturer is doing well right now. Some are just doing less bad than others. Toyota's down there with Nissan and Stellantis.
Oh no! So who's on top right now? Is it Honda?
Ford and GM.
Oh no!
And they're not doing great either.
No.
The only reason they're doing fairly well is because they invested in EVs so early.
How are the people who have historically been eating shit like Fiat and Mitsubishi?
Fiat is owned by Stellantis, so.
Oh, that's fucking right. They're still, for whatever reason, I thought they were still their own distinct company.
No.
Nah, everything's been bought by somebody.
Oh, they
Yep.
were. They were until Stellantis bought them, because Fiat bought Chrysler and everything first,
Yeah,
I believe.
they bought Chrysler and Jeep.
And I think Stellantis just bought all of them.
Correct. Either way, it's about to be a buyer's market. So if you're looking for a new car, good time to start saving money.
It probably won't be as much of a buyer's market as much as it will be a trade-in market.
Probably.
I mean, it's still a buyer's market because they're going to be giving you more money. That's going to be the easiest way to go about it, is to give more money for your pre-owned.
I find myself looking at the cars, and the only thing I care about, I don't even care about features. I just find myself looking at MPG, like it's 2008 all over again.
Fuck that, I get gallons per mile around this bitch.
Yeah, you know what? You also have gas that's half the fucking price.
Except I'm paying your gas price just for diesel.
Oh, yeah.
My truck doesn't get bad gas miles, though. It's if I set it on the actual, just regular driving around tune that I have on it.
Look, we've had this conversation before where I've had to explain to you that in driving a car in New England is a cudgel used to, enforce the poor.
Yeah. Pretty much. But no, I get, for a, big-ass 2500 diesel, I don't remember the exact weight, so I'm not gonna even try and quote a fucking weight. It's a lot. It's fucking heavy. I pull campers and 24-foot fucking goosenecks pretty regularly.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Gooseneck, fifth wheel, same thing.
Okay.
Gooseneck's just
Gooseneck on a trailer, fifth wheel on a camper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like how
Anyways,
fucking different names for different things. Like if you actively insulted me at one point where you roasted the shit out of me for calling it a bulkhead when the rest of the country apparently calls it a cellar door. If you have a door from your basement that goes outside.
oh yeah, yeah.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Bulkhead's on like a ship?
That's a fucking boat.
See,
Shut up. No justifying. It's a boat.
We steal all of our terms from boats in this part of the country. Same thing as like batting down the hatches and like closing the shutters on your house. Like,
You would actively think that they still live in colonial America the way they talk.
I'm sorry. I
think they do.
Look, you've seen what was the place we went with Maddie?
Faneuil Hall?
Sturbridge Village.
Oh yeah, the little historical place.
I like that place a lot.
That was pretty
I
cool.
wanted to try the
There's
cheese.
stuff like
and they
that
wouldn't
here.
let me.
Our stuff like that's just slightly more racist.
Our stuff like that's all prairie time
Do
shit.
they have like actor slaves that get whipped?
Jeez.
Damn.
Are they actors if they're unpaid?
No, that's.
I think that's just slavery.
No, that's authenticity.
No, it's a volunteer gig. Somebody volunteered them for it.
Oh no.
Volunteered them for it. They didn't volunteer. Someone volunteered them.
Yeah, they wanted to make it truly authentic.
I mean, if that's your kink, I mean, you could volunteer for it.
You know, I don't mind being whipped, but not publicly, dog.
Boy, that's a Trevor sentence I didn't really know if I wanted to know.
There's just a growing puddle.
You come.
Under me after Trevor said he likes being whipped. It's me. I'm the source of the puddle.
Fucking.
It's me, the puddle,
I am the problem.
and the solution.
Just fucking leaking onto.
Okay, Hitler.
Leaking onto the floor like an old dog.
No, he said he's the solution, not the final solution.
Yeah, there's a couple other solutions before we hit that one.
Okay, I was about to say, it was the way you emphasized the solution. I was like,
No, we've made it past Judaism. We don't need to talk about that again.
We're past Judaism now.
We've just completely moved on from Judaism.
No, it was what? Judaism was first, then Christianity, then Muslim? Correct? That's the order that the prophets showed up in?
There's a lot of conflicting reports on that.
Yeah, I'm not weighing an opinion in hopes of not upsetting every side of the religious spectrum at one time.
Yeah, where does then what the fuck happened in India? There's like this Buddha dude and like a woman who's blue with 4 arms and a red sticky thing on her forehead.
What happened in India is
I don't understand.
Someone showed up and gave them a weird device, right? And sometimes it rings and they answer with "Hello, thank you for calling AT&T." That's all I know about it. Okay. That's what India is to me.
I'm trying to remember what religion that is. I just made fun
And
of.
the toilet never really caught on over there.
Yeah, Buddhism.
Wait,
that shit don't make sense.
Is it? Yeah, it's Buddhism.
But there's Buddhism and then there's
probably
Hinduism.
Just insulted all of India right there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're Hindu. That's right.
Hinduism is kind of native to that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we bring back the Roman and Greek religions? They seem like they were having far more fun with it.
Yeah, but at the same time, they're fucking all their wives.
If you want to make a prayer, you pray to this god, you can put a modifier on it with an epithet, and then you're done. You want some good wine, you pray to Dionysus, you got a message to send. Give a thought to, oh god, I can't remember his name, not Mercury. The other one. Hermes, there we go.
I
You
just
want my
created a
TikTok?
big
Don't
worm.
quote me on any of these because aren't the Roman and Greek gods just the same thing renamed because LOL?
Well, that's
Yeah,
the.
basically Greek was just like,
With a few
or
added.
Rome. Yeah, Rome was just like,
I'm
let's just
kinda-
do the Greek thing.
And then they liked Apollo so much they didn't even bother to change the name.
Nah,
That is very true.
I just worship the big worm thing in the sky. I mean, nobody really knows what that is.
Praise the sun.
Yeah.
Is it a sun? Or is it a celestial being? Who really knows? Have you been there?
I thought it was just
I mean,
a big hot shit.
I haven't tried.
I thought it was an old halogen bulb, honestly.
Someone
I
I
worship the lamp.
So long.
Lamp.
We discovered
I am
Trevin
a
is a
moth.
moth.
I am
God.
the moth.
I've had the most dumb fucking song stuck in my head. Because for
Yeah.
some reason, Facebook loves cursing you with old videos every once in a while when you open it.
Oh, they give you like
Yeah.
the,
So I
the embarrassing old karaoke video of yourself.
No. Not like that. Like old memes. Like memes that were dead that have been brought back to life.
Oh, yeah,
Because
grandmas
Facebook
can't let
and
fucking-
older generation.
Yeah, because you show your grandma a meme and then she doesn't let it go for 5 years.
It was
See,
that fucking stupid ass song about cattails.
Oh, no.
Me want bite. Me want plant corn dog delight.
That was pretty fucking funny though.
God, it is. It's such a banger. But also, go away. Get out of my fucking skull.
That's how I feel anytime I like see a TikTok notification and I see the name of Reba pop up because I know that she's sending me dumb shit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
hilarious, but I'm also like, oh god, what is it now?
What is your opinion when I send you what's the emotion that goes through your head when I send you a message on Discord?
It depends. Like, is it a picture message or is it text? Because if it's text, it's usually like, oh, cool, I can read that. If it's if I see picture message, I go, oh dear, this could be one of like 3 things.
I better not open this in public.
All right, so I'm going to call myself out here. and this is not a sign for anyone to stop doing it. If you do it, if you send me videos, I probably don't watch them.
Okay.
However, I
you better
want you to
watch
continue
mine.
sending me videos because at some point I'm going to watch them.
No. Okay,
I was gonna say
what?
you better watch the one I sent you on what day was that? Sunday.
I have not watched it. I can go ahead and tell you.
I am
Go
making
watch
I
it.
literally sent you another message. That way I didn't watch it.
Do we want to make a call
Well, you
out
should go
at
watch-
Will specifically?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was kind of... Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, I'm
I've
just gonna
never
leave
watched
it with
the video
an
Will
at,
sent me.
put an at Will here.
Unintentional, but yeah. I don't... It's not
I
anything
love you,
personal,
bud.
Squilliam. I just... I don't watch anyone else's videos. However, don't stop sending them. I might make it there eventually.
I will watch them, but I do not watch them immediately when you send me them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll watch them if we're like in the same chat together. But like 9 times I get so many video messages from people. I'm like, oh, there's too many.
However, on the exact opposite end, if anyone feels like sending me like 10-hour-long podcasts so I can retain my sanity at work, deeply appreciated. Do not send me like...
You know what that means, boys.
There's
30-second
like-
shit posts.
There's like a spectrum. You're either sending me a meme that is 10 seconds long, or you are sending me like a 10-hour review of a movie where they have stretched a 3-hour film like 5 times its length talking about it.
They just
I'm
sound
gonna
like
send
CinemaSins
you-
with all the boring stuff cut out. Or left out.
I'm gonna send you just 10-hour videos. It's just like loop of the fucking Gandalf sax meme.
Please. Those are also really good as like... You know that's the background noise in my brain, right?
That, you know, fair enough.
The background noise in my brain kind of changes. It depends on what's like hip and fad that time.
Hip and
Recently, it's been
fad.
the fucking.
Are you?
Mine is
I'm trying
me want
to
bite.
relate to the younger.
I like what the youth likes.
I don't necessarily like what the youth like. Some of the shit that they like now is really stupid, but
I'm hip with the times.
I'm not. No, that's too old. Grandpa.
Check out that get.
See, I don't get that.
I don't
I don't
either.
get.
I don't
It's
know
like,
what that is.
okay, so a gat is just a term for a woman's ass because it's like what previously would have been gat damn is now like that's too long and now we need to shorten it for some reason.
Because
For
these new
real,
kids don't have the attention span. Like their attention span is like less than a goldfish. Like I have a goldfish attention span. These kids have like dirt attention span.
I'd say you've been
Oh, wait,
around me
dirt
in
doesn't have
person,
attention
Trevin. You've
span.
seen my actual attention span.
You don't have one.
Is this man like a squirrel, like literally running
No.
around?
Well,
I'm
Yeah.
fairly chaotic.
like his attention span is focused when it's like something funny. Like when you were watching the Harley Quinn show, like you were dead focused
Yeah,
on
I
that. like, the
hyper
whole time.
fixate on stuff, but outside of like hyper fixating on a single thing, nothing going on. Like I am all over the fucking place.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
why my
remember-
YouTube recommend is always so fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, mine is too, and it's like because I've been playing Monster Hunter, so I watch Monster Hunter videos, but then I'm like, ooh, this video looks cool, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I've got documentaries popping up. Let me look at my recommended feed. Let's see how weird it is right now.
Oh god.
I watched one Black Ops video the other day for zombies, and now all of a sudden the algorithm's like, you want more, right?
No, I really
10
don't.
minutes of
I
people
just
sounding like
tiptoed
cartoon
into it because I was
characters.
bored.
So I don't know if I've reached like an apex point because I'm at the point where I'm doing like multiple, like literally the other day, I think I reached like the height of my autism because I was playing City Skylines, watching
Didn't know there
YouTube,
was a skill ceiling.
watching YouTube. Well, no, you need to get down the skill tree. You haven't gotten enough points.
Fucking need
I
to
also,
text.
I
need
also,
to take tree to text to speech.
you remember I've doubled up on the buff because I got the COVID vaccine. So that stacks. But no, but
Fuck, I can't say he's wrong.
I was playing fucking City Skylines, so long form video game, something that's kind of slow. I was watching YouTube shorts on a vertical monitor, and I also had a podcast going on another window.
My goodness.
I was like crackhead, but also like low key doing things at the same time. Where it's like two slow things and one fast thing.
All right, so I'm kind of doing that right now. Not gonna lie.
Tell.
I'm doing the Destiny thing because I have no self-respect.
Uh-huh.
Mood.
And yeah, I'm turning my brain off. I have a quiet YouTube video going. And by quiet, I mean there is definitely some redneck doing donuts in the middle of the fucking road on my other screen, which is shared with Twitter that I have scrolled a few times just for random things to talk about.
Yeah.
Haven't found anything interesting. It's been all over the place. And what the fuck? What else is over here? Oh, and we're actively doing a thing
Yeah,
where we're
actively
having a conversation.
Yeah. Attention spans are fried.
Oh, and Spotify is also playing.
I was just about to call you out on that. I was totally about to call you out. I was like, I bet his Spotify's open right now.
It's absolutely odd.
I know it is. You usually
It's not open to where you'll see it on Discord. It's open through Opera.
Oh, because that masks it, I see.
Yeah. So you
I
can't
know
see
you
what
can
I'm
open
actually being
Spotify through
insane.
Opera.
Zach's got like 30 pages, tabs open. He's like, you'll never know.
There's only 7. I was shopping too. Leave me alone.
I was shopping too.
What the fuck, guys? Like,
I don't exaggerate my attention span.
No, I went through a horrible experience recently where I went into, so there was a line at fucking Subway. I was getting my payday grinder. It's my one time I ever eat out, like once a week, or once every 2 weeks.
Your
And
payday grinder? You use your grinder account on payday.
No,
Got it.
grinder isn't like a well,
No, they call sandwiches grinders. It's I
fucking hate your culture so much.
I thought the same thing when he called it that the very first time. I was like, what?
Okay.
And then he had to explain it. I'm like,
I can't explain. This is where shipbreaking yards were post World War II. That is what they served to the men that were doing it. The sandwich took the name of the employees. How it is. I'm sorry.
You guys are weird.
Yeah, we
You're
are.
eating fucking power tools, closing bulkheads on your fucking house. Like, who puts a fucking bulkhead in the house?
It's just the name for a cellar door. I'm sorry. I'm sure I can find things about the South to roast, like how you like poverty.
We don't like poverty. You guys did this to us. Leave us the fuck alone.
Sure. Quit holding the rest of the country back.
You did it to yourselves! You think we wanted what happened to stop?
Okay, look. It's not my fault that Rutherford Hayes decided to end Reconstruction 2 decades early.
It wasn't Rutherford Hayes!
Oh no, that's
It was
right.
Lincoln's vice president!
Wait, no, I thought it was... No, was it not Andrew Jackson too? Like, there were multiple people trying to end Reconstruction.
Andrew Jackson was before Lincoln.
Was he?
Andrew Jackson was like the third president.
Hold on.
It was Lincoln's vice president.
I know Thomas Jefferson might have been the third.
Who ended
Yes.
Reconstruction?
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so after the Civil War, basically TLDR is the North said, hey, yeah, we'll help you rebuild. Psych.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah. Again, we're not encouraging the poverty. You did this to us. Oh, I don't know if I would credit him with it, though. It was whoever was Lincoln was 16, right? Because whoever was 17 also horrendously fucked it up and like heinously
Oh, that
cut
was
funding
Grant.
to it.
Oh, Grant? Yeah. Okay.
Which makes sense. He's like, fuck you.
Literally everyone after Lincoln botched Reconstruction.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Rutherford Hayes said, yeah, it's done. We fixed it. And nothing was fixed.
Nothing was fixed. Let's also talk about...
They hadn't even found the problem yet.
Meanwhile, Colt kicks back in their factory making pistols for both sides.
Yes.
He saw an opportunity.
Yeah. And guess where those
Also,
were manufactured? Literally up the
Just
river from
imagine,
me.
no Civil War, no volcanic pistol.
Oh, I do like the volcanic
Ooh.
pistol. I
Because
run
that was made
with
for
the
the
Navy
South.
Colt.
Those were cool.
They were. They were
Well,
terrible at everything they were supposed to do, but they were cool.
Yes.
and the Lamat was a weird one too, because he had that random fucking shotgun shell.
There's a
Yeah, that
lot
shit
of
was cool.
weird shit during World War or during the Civil War. Like it also had like those ironclads, but then the turret.
Those
No,
were
you can call it
cool
what it is.
as
It was the
fuck.
true World War One.
Yeah.
How do I phrase this? It's one of those conflicts where like we've got a whole bunch of new tech, but we don't know how to use it yet. So you have people with like all rifled barrels and like actual like cartridges and like decently like dangerous things like like ironclads with actual like turrets on them, but they're still using like sailing ship tactics and like lining up in rows to fire. So the tactics haven't evolved yet, and they wouldn't until after World War One. So there's a weird dichotomy of tech versus strategy, and
You
it
want
results
Then
in,
your
shit.
tactics wouldn't
it
evolve until World
results
War
in
Two.
millions dead.
You want
Yeah.
some real shit? Go watch some shit on the Napoleonic Wars.
Oh, that shit's
Like-
horrifying.
Dude, fucking I didn't really know much about Napoleon until recently, and for some reason I was just like, you know what? It's time I actually like learned about Napoleon because I have no fucking idea what happened during that time.
Yeah,
And,
that weird
he was
period
kind of
in
a
between
Chad.
Revolution and Civil War.
Yeah. It's
I
like he
didn't
was
go
kind of a Chad.
too far into learning about him, but I read a few things about him after I saw that he was exiled to an island and came back.
Yeah. They exiled him 10 months later. He's just like, what if I just like, went back? They sent a fucking like platoon or like a squadron to go arrest him, a bunch of dudes. He was just like, but like I'm your emperor. And they're like, oh yeah, cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we still like you because it hasn't been
Yeah.
that long.
Well, because the person they put back on the throne was just part of the old monarchy who they cut all the heads off of. And what did he do? He just started partying again.
Yeah.
Doing exactly what French monarchs did.
Wait,
Yep.
where was Lafayette during that time period?
Fuck, I don't know.
Okay. That's not.
But
You're
the
asking
fact,
too
like,
many
the
details for
rest
me
of
now.
Europe is like, who's this little the other thing, when he made himself emperor, when he just, like, basically imprisoned the Congress that they fucking elected, and everybody was pretty much just cool with that, invited the Pope to come to his crowning, expecting that the Pope would crown him emperor, and then says, nah, picks up the crown himself and puts it on. He's like, I make me emperor.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Kind of a power move.
Yeah,
Kinda.
especially at the time because all of the other like kingdoms had to be like ordained by the church, or if they were Protestant, it was something else. Like,
But Napoleon's like, nah, my cock is indeed fatter.
Yeah.
basically, and also
And
not
then Austria's
also
like,
not
no,
inbred.
my cock is fatter, and he's just like, let me hit you with it.
No, because Austria at this point was still having problems like producing heirs because of all of the inbreeding.
Yeah, and then the
his head
Prussians
is made of
tried.
chopped cheese.
And meanwhile, like, everybody on the continent's fighting, and Britain's just like, can't get through these boats, yo.
And then somebody did get to their boats and fucked them up real bad.
Nah, they just kind of
No,
sat around
Battle of
the
Trafalgar,
outside
they
and
won
fucking.
that shit. You do
They
not
just
fight
fucking
England on the waves.
funneled money into anybody
No,
against
no, no.
Napoleon.
I'm talking about later in the British Armada
Okay.
lifespan, when they finally did get their boats fucked on real bad. Honestly, core issue with Britain's strategy, they didn't retaliate the way we did when someone fucked with our boats.
This is true.
By dropping the
Sending
sun on them
everything.
twice.
No, by like just straight up going to war with pirates the first time that someone fucked with our boats.
Insert Fat Electrician's video here,
Yeah, the entire video, go watch it.
please, if you haven't already.
The
and you're
Barbary
somehow listening to
Wars,
this.
they're phenomenal.
Oh my god. Literally, like, whipping our dick out and slapping it across the entirety of North Africa.
Yes.
Which I didn't realize was Ottoman held at the time.
Yes, it was.
Or, like, Ottoman funded at the very least.
Most of it was Ottoman held. It was Ottoman Empire, except
Okay.
for Morocco. I think
You know
because
what?
Morocco
I'll
was the
take
first one that
this.
signed the treaty.
I'll take this as my ancestral revenge for them besieging conquering Constantinople.
Istanbul is Constantinople.
Yeah.
Like, fucking that one city from antiquity that I really wish I could have been there for, because the only thing we have left is the Hagia Sophia. Nothing else made it through the Crusades and the Ottoman siege.
Yeah.
God, what a loss! Like, that's up there for me with like the Library of Alexandria, where it's like we could have had like 2,000 years of progress just lost in a single night.
Yeah.
It makes me think of, like, if I went back in time and I gave them like all the information on my hard drive, like, what would they be able to do?
Well, firstly, they would probably look at you and be like, "What's a hard drive?"
That's
Second,
true.
they would say, "Why are there so many cat girls?"
Don't fucking think it. You'll understand when you get to our age.
It would just be like the scene from fucking Ted. Just why
Also-
is there so much porn?
Also, Elon Musk, I'm still waiting.
What are you waiting
said-
for from Elon?
I'm gonna put a fucking screenshot of the tweet here.
He said that, and all I could think of was the Harley Quinn show, where Joker's like, "Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?"
Where's my goddamn electric car, Bruce?
Me. I had actively almost forgotten about that. I don't think I ever finished the newest season.
I haven't watched the new season yet. Did you see that they came out with a Kite Man show? Dude, it looks. So
It doesn't
fucking
surprise
funny.
me.
It looks so fucking funny.
Oh, it probably is, as long as it's done by the same people.
Yeah, it's like the same animation style and everything. It's like, yeah, it's just Kite Man.
God. Kenan wants to watch the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
I
don't know if that's
wanna
gonna
see
be
the
good
new
or
one.
not.
The first one was great. I loved it.
First one was good, but I don't think it doesn't really feel like they're going anywhere with this one.
See, I've heard so much from every side of the spectrum of it's not good. And Trevor knows how my brain works. Would I actually enjoy it?
I don't know. Because
Well, the new Beetlejuice movie is out. I do kind of want to see that.
Oh, yeah, we're going to watch that shit Friday.
Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice is one of the best performances of all time. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of Beetlejuice. Like, I never was, so that's gonna be one of my skip movies where I just was like, meh.
I loved Beetlejuice.
I have problems.
Shit,
I never-
awesome.
Like, circling back, I got problems with the Joker movie that are too hard to explain, but, like, I did not agree with that movie's, like, opinions on mental health.
Well,
Which
what do you mean?
ones?
Like, the fact that they keep trying to medicate him and, like, not getting him therapy and the cruelty of the system, there's...
I mean,
Like,
at the time that's set in, that's pretty much the norm.
Yeah.
I think that was the whole point of the film, was to show that this is like...
I also thought, I was under the impression he died at the end of the first one, and, like he died in that car crash, and, like, everything after that was him having a mental breakdown, because, like, why are there Joker people driving the ambulance?
That might have been.
I interpreted that as, like, him having, like, his dying visions.
I think that might have been the original intent, if I'm going to be honest. Because I don't think they meant for that movie to become to have a sequel.
No. I interpreted that he died at the end of that movie.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen it, so can't weigh an
Wait,
opinion on that one.
You haven't seen the first one?
No.
Oh, I thought
I
you were
don't care. You're
going to
not
see the
spoiling
second
anything.
one.
I don't give a fuck. No, Kenan wants to watch the first one. I've never even watched it because it did not, like, it didn't pique my interests.
It's
I love
kind of-
Joaquin Phoenix. I
It's a
already
really
don't
good
like
movie.
DC that much in particular.
No, that's completely fair, but that's one
Yeah.
of the few DC movies that's come out in the past, like, 10 years that was actually really good.
It's not really a comic book movie.
No.
Because I wasn't even really huge on the Dark Knight saga.
I liked
Trilogy.
I liked the second one. The second one was really... aside from that, they
It's
were
like a
just okay.
defining movie of my generation.
I'm trying to
Basically.
I'm trying to think of, like,
Yeah.
what other DC movies are worth watching.
The newer Suicide Squad, I would say. That one was really good.
That was pretty good.
I really enjoyed...
I've seen too much of the first one to even want to watch the second one, though, even
The
if it's better.
It is like nothing like the first one. The whole, like, setup of everything is just much more well executed.
Very nice.
And
Is Jared
Peacemaker?
Leto still in it?
No.
Okay.
Immediate improvement.
Yeah,
I
and
remember-
also oh, go ahead.
I remember also walking away. I haven't rewatched it, so I don't know whether this opinion still holds up. But I remember walking away and really enjoying Wonder Woman, the first one.
The first one was pretty good.
Like, I remember being a
Yeah,
fairly
that's my
solid
first one.
movie.
Aquaman was always trash.
I still have that Photoshop
See,
somewhere
I
where I
watched-
stitched James's head onto him.
I watched Wonder Woman, and that movie rubbed me the wrong way in terms of where did they spend the budget, because it wasn't on a lot of the CGI, obviously.
Oh, no.
I think it was on,
Like,
probably
it
on
did not
King.
look good even at the time.
No, and it didn't have a lot of, like, huge name actors.
Yeah.
Chris Pine. That was...
Yeah, Chris Pine and then whoever the
Gal
dude who
Gadot.
played Lupin.
Oh, fuck everything. Speaking of Chris Pine, we need another Battleship movie.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no. Let,
Or
Has-
another
really?
Star Trek.
let Hasbro fucking die.
No, that Battleship movie bangs. Fuck you and your opinion if you don't like it. That movie goes so fucking hard.
Okay, but why does it have Rihanna in it?
Pulling the fucking... Who fucking cares? She played the part well.
Yeah, Rihanna's honestly doesn't do too bad in the stuff she's in.
That's fair.
Even in
She
that
doesn't
fucking
have to be in the
Hilarion
new
movie
one.
that was kind of shitty.
Wasn't she
All I
also
care
in
about
that
is
weird
seeing the fucking
DreamWorks-
battleships pull the e-brake.
Oh, my...
That was so
My
fucking
brain's gonna melt
stupid.
trying to remember what god-awful DreamWorks movie it was with, like, also the guy from Big Bang Theory.
Huh,
What?
DreamWorks. What?
Someone help me.
Which
He's-
guy from Big Bang Theory? There's
the
5.
Sheldon plays like an alien.
Okay.
Help
Oh,
me.
fuck.
Help
Oh,
me.
God. It's not... that. I don't think that's DreamWorks, though. Is it?
DreamWorks?
Fucking...
You know the
oh, my
one
God.
I'm talking about.
It's Monsters vs. Aliens, I think.
Monsters vs. Sheldon plays one of the
No.
aliens. I don't think he plays anyone in there. Because that movie's really funny. I love that one.
That's a decent movie.
It's okay. It's not Monster vs. Aliens. What was the other one? There's Big Hero 6 is that weird movie.
Oh, I loved Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6 was pretty good.
I never watched it, so
Oh,
I'm
I just
literally,
call it the weird movie based off of what I've
literally,
seen from it.
Scrolling through my fucking brain right now. It's Home. Fucking Home. That movie was.
Oh, I never watched that one.
Oh, never saw that.
I had to take one of my cousins to go see it, and I wanted to die.
Understandably so. Boy, I don't even know that I know about that movie.
Consider yourself lucky.
I'm trying to think if I even remember seeing like an ad for that. Oh God, I have seen an ad for it. Fuck.
I could hear the moment you found an image of it.
No, I didn't find an image. I was thinking, I was like, why do I remember it though? And then like a brief flash of like him speaking as the character hit me. I was like, oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, because I tried to do.
Turns out I liked you better in Big Bang Theory and only Big Bang Theory.
Okay. I can't watch Big Bang Theory.
I don't like it that much either.
I die
but
on the inside because of autism. It's like looking into a fucking cursed mirror.
I just did not fuck with it too much. I didn't think it was that funny.
It gives you like secondhand trauma from all of my past experiences.
However, if somehow that is what led to us having Kaylee Kuko, is that? I still don't know how to say her name.
Yeah. I don't know how to say her fucking name.
If that's what led to us getting her as Harley Quinn, I accept its existence, but I'm still sad about it.
That's fine.
Like I like the Young Sheldon show more than I like Big Bang Theory. Like I've seen a few episodes of Young Sheldon, and I think it's better.
Okay. I don't like. It's just a rule of thumb. I don't like any sitcoms. A laugh track makes me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah. Young
Yeah.
Sheldon's not a sitcom.
If you have to tell me when to laugh, it's not funny.
I don't know. MASH was pretty good.
Yeah, no, MASH goes hard.
Okay, but those are different. Like that,
but Young Sheldon's not even remotely the same, really.
There's a special place in my heart for like the memory of like going over to going down south to grandma's, and they'd have like reruns of TV Land with MASH, and like I Dream of Lucy, and I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah, I was about to say I Dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
I'm like mixing up shows here, and like the Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island, like that is a distinct memory.
God, Gilligan's Island.
Oh, they're such good shows. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have like concrete sitcoms anymore?
Because Friends existed. That's why. Because fuck you, Friends isn't funny.
Doing anything unique, like we couldn't have a sitcom about Iraq. The way MASH did it for Vietnam. Or was Vietnam Korea?
Yeah, probably not.
Or was MASH Korea?
MASH? What? MASH was Nam? No, it was Korea, wasn't it?
I don't remember. It was unnamed military.
When did MASH start?
All I remember is that one episode where they got their hands on a Sherman and like bulldozed like 3 tents.
It was probably Korea. I don't remember a lot about MASH. I remember enjoying it, but I don't remember much about it.
There was something always kind of terrifying about those helicopters they used for medevac that had like the dudes sitting on the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all Korean War era stuff.
Okay,
yep. It was originally supposed to be Vietnam War era, but that was a little iffy at the time. So they decided to do Korea. I think the original MASH might have actually been Vietnam.
Okay.
Because there was a movie and then they made a show out of it.
Yeah. God, underrated Vietnam movies. Platoon was kind of good.
I do need to watch that. I didn't know that fucking Willem Dafoe was in that.
I don't know if
Willem Dafoe, Charlie Sheen. Fuck, who else is in it? There's a few other people in that.
And Charlie Sheen, holy shit, fucking
Yeah, Charlie Sheen is literally the main character.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think, this was the time where Charlie Sheen he did Young Guns at this point, and Young Guns 2, I believe. I think he was in 2. Like, this was when Charlie Sheen was in, like, a lot of action stuff.
Yeah.
I forget that he was.
Because Young Guns is the Billy the Kid movie. Did he play Billy the Kid in that? I don't think he did.
In terms of Vietnam movies, I like Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder is fucking phenomenal.
That's a great movie. It's
national
fantastic.
treasure. It's up there with like movies I want to watch that because they're offensive in the same league as like Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, and Airplane.
It's like one of those that by all
Airplane,
means
good
should
God.
not have been that good.
I made Kenan and her cousin watch that for the first time. They had never seen Airplane.
It's a
I was like,
treat.
Oh my
no,
God,
we
it's
have
so
to.
funny.
I need to.
The white
You
zone
need
is
to
for
watch Leslie
loading
Nielsen
and unloading
right
and
now.
The
Fucking
part that
yeah,
makes everyone
Airplane.
lose is when she has to fucking give a blowjob to autopilot.
Excuse me, I speak jive.
Yeah, I think that's the one that most people lose. That's the, excuse me, I speak jive.
That's a good one.
I think my favorite joke in that entire movie, though, is whenever they explain the location of something and what it is. Whenever they ask
Oh
a
yeah.
fucking question.
Well, yeah, they're like the landing gear. What is it? Well, it's what helps the plane.
Their wheels
Yeah.
under the plane.
But that's not
jackets.
What is it?
Yeah,
It's a little tiny room at the front of the plane, but that's not important right now.
that's a problem with the cockpit. The cockpit. What is it?
God.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Who was it's Iron Man. Fuck. Why can't I remember his name?
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey.
Robert Downey
Thank you.
Jr.
And Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder playing an Australian playing a black man.
Yeah,
Disguised
he's
as
the
a-
dude playing the dude
disguised-
disguised as another dude.
Yeah.
disguised as a
I'm a
Vietnamese
dude.
guy.
The
And then
dude
he finally
disguised as another dude.
and then he finally has like the mental breakdown.
See,
Again,
we need
yeah.
more Tropic Thunders to be made, but
really-
it
Fucking
will
Tom
never happen
Cruise.
again.
What was
Tom
it?
Cruise in that movie.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god.
Oh my god. I think he was doing that. It was like his parody on Harvey Weinstein.
I just love at the
This-
beginning that little parody with the priest with Tobey Maguire and oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
It was Tobey Maguire and who else? It was another big.
Toby Maguire and
Was
Robert
it-
Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh, it
his
was Robert
preview.
Downey Jr. too. You're right.
When was the last good comedy movie that wasn't like for kids?
Well, now it's probably going to be Beetlejuice again.
Probably
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool.
That one was so
Deadpool
fucking
was
funny.
fucking great.
Deadpool and Wolverine went so hard.
That
Like, I'm
went
trying to-
so
funny.
hard.
Like I'm trying to think of something like Spaceballs, where it's like this is explicitly a parody. You're meant to go and laugh at this.
So they are talking about making a Spaceballs too.
Oh, that'd be
The
so
Search for
cool.
More Money?
Unfortunately,
I don't know if they're going to call it the Search for More Money. Apparently, Mel
Like,
Brooks is in talks with
most of the movies-
talks with Josh Gad.
Oh boy.
so most of the movies like that now just go straight to DVD because they a theater's not going to play them because of the jokes in them.
Aw.
Like the Fast and Furious spoof movies and shit.
Yeah.
Those all go straight to DVD, but that movie's on Amazon Prime and it's so fucking funny.
Okay. So all these movies, I need to go and like hunt them down.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll find them in the bargain bin at Walmart.
you'd be surprised, but most of them are just like on Prime Video if you have Amazon Prime.
Cool. Thank you for the tip. I was wondering like where are all my funny movies?
Yeah, that's where I showed them Airplane. Airplane's on there, along with every other Leslie Nielsen movie.
Fuck yes.
Oh, fucking.
Because I wanted to
All
show her
the,
the
We're
fucking
not
the cop
allowed-
ones.
I don't
The
feel
Naked
comfortable
Gun,
talking
yeah.
about Blazing
Yeah, Naked Gun. I
Saddles.
couldn't say it.
Yeah, Naked Gun is a great series. That had
Nothing
O.J.
is
Simpson
better
in
than
it.
that fucking intro to that fucking movie.
Naked Gun had O.J. Simpson. That's
I need-
fantastic.
Okay, jog my memory here. What's the name of the guy who yells from the Old Spice commercials? And I can find what movie he was in.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Thank you.
No, he was in White Chicks.
And I need you.
That's the one where he's singing the song. Yeah, if that's what you're
Yep.
thinking of.
Fucking love that movie.
And
Yeah,
it's Brooklyn Nine-Nine. God, that's an underrated
Yeah.
show.
Dude,
That was a pretty good
that is
show.
amazing.
The
I
rid-
love that show.
Has anyone
The
here?
newest season sucked though,
I found the name of
like
the last
real
one.
bad.
The Ridiculous Six.
Oh yeah, he's in. That's right. That was
Oh
a straight to Netflix movie.
That movie was fucking funny.
That was
though. I
who? It
loved
was
that one.
him, Adam Sandler.
Taylor
What's
Lautner.
his name? Yeah. What David Spade was in it, I think.
Yeah.
That's about the same time they came out with Magnificent Seven, the redo of
The
it,
actual
and then Hateful
real
Eight.
Western.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rob Schneider was in
Hateful
that.
Eight was a
Fuck.
fucking great movie too.
Say what, bro?
And I was like reading the list. It's like George Garcia, Taylor Lautner, Rob Schneider. It's like fuck.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, they had a lot of people in that movie.
They said like Steve Buscemi.
I mean, Rob Schneider and David Spade both come with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
That's like a package deal.
David Spade's best performance was still Joe Dirt, but you know.
I got the poo on me.
Well, I've got the list.
It puts the Joe Dirt in the hole.
What the fuck? Terry Crews was in VeggieTales?
Yeah. We didn't know this. This wasn't common knowledge. Oh, that's right. I
no
had
idea.
Sunday school. I watched VeggieTales, and I've seen the credits.
I have never. I never got into VeggieTales.
I only
Yeah,
I mean,
know.
it's that that's a very Christian Sunday school thing. So
I remember.
Bro, I grew up in Iowa and I didn't know that. Well, I knew of VeggieTales, but we just didn't do that a lot at the fucking thingy.
no, our Sunday school was pretty much just like we'll read a few Bible verses, and then you watch VeggieTales the rest of the time.
My only experience with VeggieTales was the coloring page at Olive Garden.
Fair. If you want to talk to tomatoes, if squash can make you smile.
Wait,
God, I used to know that whole theme song. I've forgotten most of it now.
the meme is what? Like VeggieTales was like Christian propaganda? Question mark.
I mean, it's not really a meme. It was a Christian show. Literally all of its stories. It did Noah's Ark, Jonah's fucking rainbow fucking robe.
Oh. Okay.
Like it was actually just Bible stories as a TV show for kids.
Yeah, that's.
Wouldn't really say it was Christian propaganda because it was like actually advertised as that.
Oh, okay. That was its intention from the get-go. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was not VeggieTales was not a psyop, Brian. Everyone knew what it was.
Nah,
Okay.
Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe was a psyop.
I haven't thought
It was.
of what the fuck's in this closet.
And Frank,
Magical Wonderland where Jesus is a lion.
And there's a talking goat man.
what was his? He had a stupid fucking name. I hate it. Mr. Tumnus. That's it.
Yeah.
God. I
How do you
fucking hate The Lion, the Witch, and the
remember
Wardrobe.
that?
I do not enjoy because I have such a visceral hatred for that franchise. I do not like it.
I remember.
You want
like,
something more
reading
fucked
the
up with a
books
talking
was
goat
really
man, go
good.
watch Pan's Labyrinth.
I remember the horse and his boy being one of my favorite books growing up.
Mr. Hands?
Shut the fuck! I knew what he was going to say.
Said the horse and its boy.
Well, he definitely wasn't a man after what happened.
Jesus Christ! You ever seen?
He also wasn't alive.
Have you ever watched a child turn into a donut? God, I'm gonna get canceled. This is a speed run. Cancel speed run any %.
I mean, I could have ended it really early on whenever I wanted to shorten Raccoon Platoon. Because I almost did it, and I thought about it. I was like, ooh, hang on. I'm not talking to the rest of Mississippi. I can't make that joke.
the Coon Patrol.
Wait,
is Coon still like?
Yes, it's a slur.
Oh.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not a good one, man.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut this short, but I might have to bounce out.
Alright.
All right.
Short. I think we've been doing this for an hour.
No, we've been almost
an hour
2
and a half, almost 2.
Oh shit! All right.
God.
Yeah, I might have to bounce.
Yeah.
Hey, call it there.
Wait.
I'm
gonna go take drugs.
Oh, okay. Have fun.
Alright, talk to y'all.
Hey, have a good night, buddy.
I think we give it a couple sessions before we pin down a name, but Ruby had one and I had one. I was gonna go with not safe for work. Do you have anything in mind, Trev?
Coon Platoon. Yeah, that's pretty not safe for work.
Coon Platoon. Yeah.
I can say it.
Yeah, coon's not a good word. Which
I don't know what it's.
You might want to censor that one.
Can I just ask which group does that refer to?
Blacks.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Canadians for whatever.
That's why I immediately followed it up with I stopped myself because I realized I wasn't talking to the rest of Mississippi.
Yeah, I still don't get coon though, as far as like a racial slur.
I don't know either.
Well, it's funny.
Because like it's also another entire phrase. Well, it's also another entire phrase too, because like that's what we call Cajuns as well,
Really?
but we call them coon asses.
Oh.
Like it's a slur and also like a fairly common phrase here at the same time.
Okay.
And normally not used in a racial way.
I know. I was having a talk with my coworker the other day. Like he's my boss, but because we were talking about racial something, I can't remember. But I was like, Trace, what? I was like, do you understand like why coon is such a bad word for black people? And he's like, dude, I'm black, and I don't understand it.
No one knows. Everyone just knows it's for some reason a slur.
I've never.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, because no one ever uses it is deep South shit when it was used, and it's like we already had a much worse insult.
Yeah, like just hard R.
Why make a new one?
Why do we need two? Okay.
Black slur to the electric boogaloo.
Oh, black harder.
No, that's where the hard R came from.
Fuck.
Black but harder, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so let me stop